Republic restored via GCR, update June 28, 2025. Today, you will hear one of the most anticipated updates of the year. What once seemed like a distant dream is now taking concrete form. Sovereign wealth funds, global monetary reset, and technologies that many called myth. Stay with me until the end to understand every detail, and discover what is already happening behind the scenes, far beyond what the traditional media would dare to show. Friday, June 27, 2025, EBS broadcast number 001, Project Perseus. At 6 o'clock Universal Time Coordinated, the signal officially began. Sources confirm that Phase 2 of the quantum financial system is fully operational. Digital funds backed by gold are being directed to accounts fully integrated with biometrics, ensuring maximum security and individual sovereignty. Redemptions are already being scheduled in North America, Europe, and Southeast Asia. Qualified citizens are receiving not only total debt elimination, but also currency revaluation, quantum identity, and sovereign inheritance packages. Over $84 trillion in assets previously controlled by shadow structures are being redistributed through consciousness protocols and global density maps. But this goes far beyond simple financial movement. We are witnessing the end of an old centralized and manipulated model, replaced by a living, breathing system based on light and frequency. Imagine waking up and finding that your student loans, mortgages, and credit card debts simply no longer exist. This is not a prediction, it is already underway right now. Charlie Ward has stated that Trump's so-called Big Beautiful Bill actually includes the global currency reset. Wolverine, even recovering from surgery, emotionally stated that everything is ready and asked for special attention to be paid to July 4th, or even earlier. TNT Tony reported that Iraqi TV announced an immediate increase in purchasing power and that the RV could happen overnight or shortly after the market's close. One bondholder has received $100 million, signaling that payments have already begun. Another key informant stated that the Internet Group, also known as Tier 4B, is expected to be notified between June 27th and 30th. Carpathia reinforced that, according to sources linked to the air traffic of funds, groups have already received liquidity and are just waiting for the final green light. Reports from the A2Z team confirm the Forex system has already shown new rates, albeit briefly, signaling the point of no return. Sources indicate that trigger groups have been activated, financial whales are receiving funds, and banks around the world have already received batches of the new asset-backed currency. On Thursday, June 26th, the Skybreaker protocol went live, wiping out the old global banking system. By 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, all nations had their new currencies operating in sync. On Friday, June 27th, at 3:22 a.m., the old United Nations Charter was officially replaced by a sovereign cooperation agreement, signed by military representatives from 209 countries aligned with the Global Alliance. On Saturday, June 28th, redemption centers were activated in 70 countries, prioritizing biometric integration and the release of the new sovereign currency. A banking blackout is expected between June 29th and July 4th to finalize the system and synchronize globally. On July 4th, Global Activation Day, the QFS will kick off, with the public announcement of the new American Republic and the official release of suppressed healing technologies. This day will represent the beginning of the most transformative 24 hours in recent history. By July, global biometric synchronization will be completed and rainbow notes will dominate international trade, ending the era of fiat currencies. According to sources from the NESARA QFS channel, the Skybreaker protocol also involved the activation of Tesla technologies, aerial uplinks and satellite tracking grids, consolidating positive control of global strategic reserves. Internal documents reveal that, with the completion of this operation, the former global control has lost all capacity for continuity. With this, local transition centers are ready, equipped with quantum systems, sovereign biometric protocols and digital safes for every citizen. For those who have followed this far, the reward. You are part of a generation that will be remembered as the pioneers of the quantum era. What we are experiencing is not just a financial reset. It is a complete restoration of values, of dignity, of sovereignty. When everything seems to be at a standstill, remember, the greatest transformations happen in silence. Now is the time to keep your vibration high, align your humanitarian projects and prepare to receive the final call. The new reality has already been written, and you are one of the authors of this story. If this content resonated with you, like, share and subscribe. Activate the bell to receive each new update, because the next hours and days will be decisive. Together, we will cross this portal, aware that the future has already begun, and that it belongs to those who dare to believe.